Nanotechnology. Nano means 10 raised to the power minus 9. Nanometer means 10 raised to the power minus 9 meter. The term first used by the Norio Taniguchi of Tokyo in 1974, that is the term is nanotechnology. Now the question arises, what is nanotechnology? The development of the material and device by exploiting the characteristic of particle on nanoscale is called nanotechnology. So, what is the difference between the bulk material properties and with the nano materials? In large scale, the range of the property of the material, that is the chemical, electrical, mechanical, optical and magnetic property, arises due to the average behavior of the bulk material. At nanoscale, strange things happens to the material, that is, their property get changed. For example, first of all, if we see the size, smaller the size have different optical property. For example, gold as a bulk is yellow, and its color changes from purple to red as we decreases the size to nanoscale, depending upon the size of the atom clusters. That is, if a very small size, then it appears to be red, and in the nanoscale it seems to be purple. Secondly, the reactivity. As the particle gets smaller, they tend to react differently and larger as compared to the larger particles. For example, the resistivity of the gold decreases as the size decreases. Number two, the granulated sugars, that is the sugar with which makes the tea, either the ordinary sugars and with the ice cubes, there is a difference that in reactivity. And the next is, we know that the corrosivity of the small particle get increased as compared to the bulk materials. So there is a change in the magnetic properties too. And the fourth is the electrical properties get changed for the smaller particles. For example, it increases the conductivity of the ceramic. Number two, increases the resistance of the metals. And many more properties are there. Now the question arises, why the nanoparticles are there? Here are the some of the characteristics which I am mentioning here is, number one, origin. Nanoparticle may be naturally or unintentionally produced or by the manufacturing techniques. Number two, it can be dispersed in liquid, in gas, in solid. If, for example, in gas, we can depress it in the fog or mist, and in liquid we can make the gel or the ferrofluids. And number three, in solids we can use the matrix materials, etc. Aggregations. Aggregations means that the structures formed by the fragments or the smaller particles states. That is the single particles and the aggregate particles. Number four, the chemical compositions we can change. That's the metal or metal oxides, then the polymer, carbon nanotubes, and the semiconductors, biomolecule compounds, etc. It can be used. Next, shapes. It can be of shapes appear maybe in needles, that in the form of platelets, tubes, etc. The surface modifications, we can modify the surface as obtained in productions, means untreated in nanoparticle scales. Number two, we can cooked it and we can cracked it, cooked it. Number three, core or the shell particles means a sphere, or we can form the capsules. Thank you.